Other headlines now. A stunning announcement from the White House tonight.
President Trump begins the process of defunding New York City. CBS 2's Dick Brennan here now with more on this. And what exactly does this mean, Dick?
We're not entirely sure yet, Maurice. We're going to find out. The actions, if taken, would be extraordinary, beginning a process to deny New York City some $7 billion, along with money earmarked for the cities of Portland, Washington, D.C., and Seattle. Tonight, the governor denounced the president in the strongest possible terms, actually calling him a clown and the worst president in U.S. history. President Trump has been running on a law and order agenda, but now he's up the ante by beginning the process of defunding New York City. In a memo to the U.S. Attorney General in the Office of Management and Budget, Mr. Trump claimed that anarchy had broken out in some of our states and cities. He cited Portland, Seattle, Washington, D.C., and New York, writing, "My administration will not allow federal tax dollars to fund cities that allow themselves to deteriorate into lawless zones." He said New York City officials had allowed the violence to spike and blasted Mayor de Blasio and the city council for voting to cut funding to the police, adding, "It is imperative that the federal government review the use of federal funds by jurisdictions that permit anarchy, violence, and destruction in America's cities."
It's cheap, it's political, it's gratuitous, and it's illegal.
Governor Cuomo mocked the president in perhaps his most scathing fashion ever.
New York City knows him for the joke that he is. The people who know him best like him least.
The governor said President Trump wants to kill New York City, and he says he's no longer welcome in this town.
He can't come back to New York. He can't. He's going to walk down the street in New York. Forget bodyguards. He better have an army if he thinks he's going to walk down the street in New York.
A spokesperson for Mayor de Blasio tweeted, "As much as Donald Trump wants New York City to drop dead, we will never let this stand. This has nothing to do with law and order. This is a racist campaign stunt out of the Oval Office to attack millions of people of color." Now, that White House memo instructs the budget director to issue guidance in 30 days to come up with ways to redirect funds away from so-called anarchist jurisdictions. Governor Cuomo says the president can't override the laws governing federal funding, and he believes the president is making a political statement more than anything else. Mayor de Blasio adds, "We'll see you in court and we'll win." Christina, Maurice.
All right, Dick, thank you.